I've been hearing a lot lately from certain people that are saying 2020 is the best year that they've had ever. And I just wanted to make a video quick to highlight some of the key differences between people that see 2020 as this chaotic, unpleasant, unwanted time, and those who are actually seeing it as the best year that they've ever had. A lot of people, and especially in our civilization, in our society, we're kind of brought up to believe that the main purpose of life is to find happiness, find pleasure, and try to just maximize your pleasure, eliminate as much pain as possible, and if you do play your cards right, by the end of your life, you can just coast on easy street and just relax for the rest of your life. That seems to be the ultimate goal that most people have. But what most people don't realize is that there's always a hidden lesson plan behind all of your experience. No matter how painful, no matter how disruptive or chaotic it seems, nothing is happening to you and always happening for you. Life, your experience, your pleasure and your pain, your sorrows, your challenges, are all designed for your growth. To be aware of the painful situations in your life as holding an inherent potential for your expansion as a sentient being is a very powerful thing to understand and to make a regular practice in your life. Those that are used to searching for, becoming aware enough of the challenging situations to find what it is that they're meant to learn from it and to make changes to themselves constantly. We're in a constant state of evolution, whether we believe it or not. We may go at a snail's pace, trying as hard as we possibly can to just stay the same, want things to be as they've been so that we stay comfortable and we maintain our idea of happiness. We live in a constant state of trying to force things to be the way that we feel like will bring us happiness. But that doesn't mean that that's what reality is and that's the way to attain happiness. Now, somebody that's been in a constant practice in their own life of dealing with challenging situations and expanding from it, to take one's own pain and to sit with it deeply and to allow it to be its teacher. That's a very powerful practice, and those that have been practicing that for some time haven't been the ones that just got off easy in this year through these challenging times, but may have been the ones that have been a little bit more able to take those challenges, to take the pain, to take the chaos that's swirling all around them and integrate it in a way that sort of fast tracks their expanded transformational selves. We are living in a transformational age right now. And this is just the beginning. There will be more chaos that comes. There will be more disruption. Things will get crazier in the next coming years. As much as people are still holding on to that thread of hope that things might go back to normal, it's not going to. But what I would really, really like everybody to know and to understand is that you have the power to experience this transformation in a very enlightening and harmonious way rather than a destructive one. It's easy to see all the things that are sort of in the destructive process. And if you're somebody that is focusing fully on all the things that are being torn down, either by the intentions of individuals or just by the circumstances themselves, you're going to have a very chaotic, very destructive experience of what we're all going through. But on the other side of things lies those who I mentioned, who are having their best year this year. Not because they have not been experiencing the same level of challenges that you have, but they have been actively learning from them and growing and following the current rather than fighting it. So there is a lot of chaos. There is a lot of destruction. There is a lot of unrest, unsettling information that has come out, will come out, unsettling events that are going to keep taking place. But the point is that how we are in relationship to these experiences determines how we move through the process as a whole, which, if you understand what the word apocalypse truly means, is that it's not a destruction and it's not a doom and gloom situation, as many say certain religious fanatics might have believed, but it's simultaneously a destruction of old ways of being and a rebirth into a new level of consciousness. Now that just sounds probably a little bit too heavy for most people, and I understand that. But what you have available to you in this moment and in these times we stand in, especially for what comes very shortly ahead, is to choose how you respond to these events. You may choose to further spiral downward into anxiety and fear, which is highly encouraged by certain forces on this planet. Or, like many who I have been mentioning, you have the ability to be taking these situations, these negative experiences, these uncomfortable truths that are coming out, and you have the ability to integrate and to transform your idea of yourself, your idea of who and what this world is, these people are, this whole reality is. You have an opportunity to redefine everything you thought you knew. And this is an amazing blessing if you see it that way, if you choose to see it that way. There are going to be further challenges for everyone that present themselves in increasingly intense ways. And we all have the opportunity to use it, to face our fears, to grow as an individual, to support our neighbors, our family, our friends, people that we are close to that are having difficult times. We are all in a position to help one another, to transform our society, to transform the way that we think, the way that we believe. All I want to communicate to everyone here today is that you have the power, you have the ability, you are entirely capable of moving through these times with much, much more harmony and grace No matter who you are, or what your history has been, or what your relationship is to your own growth and to what you believe that you're capable of, every single human being on this planet at this time has the ability to choose to move through these times in a positive and powerful direction. You have the power to resolve any and all issues of disconnection within yourself, any and all imbalances which cause so much pain in many different people for many different reasons. You have the power to resolve your emotional attachments, your fear-based ideas that keep you in a state of anxiety. And if you truly want to be free from the chaos that's going to increase in the coming years, you must take responsibility for the lessons that you're presented with, for the work that you are now being called to do. So please, I ask only that if I may be of service, that no matter who you are, please feel free to reach out to me, whether it's today, tomorrow, or 2 years from now. If it's on your mind and if it feels right to you, please reach out. And I promise, together, by transforming ourselves, by helping others, by helping each other transform, we can transform the world. This is the time, and we're all being called. I feel blessed to be part of this process, and I'm excited to see how each and every one of you grows in the ways that are being catalyzed in this time and the times to come. So please be open. Please consider the potential to release your fears. And please consider to ask for help when help is needed. Thank you.